All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy. And a couple days ago, I asked y'all if we're gonna let this Carnage uniform fly by, or if we're gonna pick it up and test it out when it goes live. And a bunch of you guys hit me up in the comment section and on Discord saying because I already have Carnage and I had a ton of bios for him, so I don't actually have to spend any money to get anything for him, I should actually go ahead and pick up the uniform and showcase him, because a lot of you guys are in the exact same situation. Like, once this update was announced, you had a feeling that something major was going to happen for Carnage, so you already made your purchase, or you had him since 2017 and you are going to buy the uniform for him, so I should go ahead and showcase it. Now let me say this though, Black Friday is around the corner, right? So if you can wait, you should wait, because as good or bad as Carnage is right now, he's gonna be just as good or bad a week from now. So you might as well just wait and get an extra 10% off. But I had the crystals, so I figured I'll go ahead and I'll pick him up and I'll showcase the uniform for him. Now, I could get the uniform all the way up to Mythic because I love Carnage and I have been sitting on bios for this guy for a very long time. As you can see, I have enough to get the uniform to Mythic and then some, just because I had a feeling that something was going to happen for him at some point in the future. So right now, this is how the uniform is looking. Am I happy with what Carnage got? Yeah, I'm very happy. Even if you don't tier 3 him, you're going to see major value. You're going to get major play out of him. He hits way harder now, and he's very easy to play. The only problem I'm having with him so far is the healing. Now, I was under the perception that he was going to drop the healing symbiote throughout his fourth skill, but that's actually not what happens. It seems like he drops the healing symbiotes at the end of the skill, like right there, and then you actually have to walk around and pick them up, which is a bummer, right? Because when you're in this iframe, as you can see, it's a V-pad skill, so wherever I wanted to go, I can go. So if he was dropping the symbiotes throughout the skill, that would be really good, and that would be a reliable way to safely heal yourself while you're doing some damage. So it's really silly of the dev team to actually put the symbiotes at the very end of the skill and then expect you to kind of walk around and pick them up. That's a problem that I've been having with Venom. I don't like having to like move around and pick up the healing symbiotes, because like by trying to heal, you could get yourself killed. So stupid decision that they made here. So I don't know why they did that. Another thing I want to point out with Carnage, it seems like none of his skills can actually be canceled if you want to get the full damage behind them. So that's a bummer. If you've gotten used to just skill canceling with every character, Carnage, you're going to need to let his skills play out completely if you want to get maximum damage. Now, the rotation that I've been playing around with so far, keep in mind, I've only had it for like 30 minutes, right? It's 3, cancel, 5, and then 4, right? You can let the first couple hits go off if you want, but the reason why we're using the third skill is for the attack buffs. Like, the third skill gives him some nice buffs, as you can see up here. So we do that, and then we try to proc on the 5, because that's going to give you the most amount of damage, because he has the accumulation and so many hits plus the defense down and stuff. And then we safely transition into the fourth skill. As you can see, it's a V-pad, so even if there's like a attack that would penetrate iframes and immunity or invincibility or what have you, you can easily like maneuver around to dodge some of the attacks. The bummer behind all of this is he's not healing while he's in the fourth skill, so you got to be careful. But he looks vicious. Many of you guys were wondering if they were going to actually give us the Skeletor version from the comics. Yes, they actually did that, and I'm happy with it, right? He looks like demonic. Some of you guys may not like that, but it is what it is. Let me take him into some content here. Let me show you guys, by the way. I need to change this. I'm waiting for the ISO set rolling event to actually come around so we can get the discount for rolling ISO sets, and then I'm going to change this. But for now, I'm going to keep it as Hawkseye. The reason why I had Hawkseye is because I built this guy a long time ago, right? A long time ago. So I needed the cooldown on him, so I went with Hawkseye. But I think I'm going to change it over to potentially Power Fang with Hulk, just to get him to transition through his skills a lot faster. And as you can see, I have enough crit damage, and I don't need any additional crit rate because I do get some right here, right? So yeah, 12 seconds, 35%. You don't need any crit rate, to be honest. And I think I have, yeah, just a regular obelisk on him. Some people are saying they find him to be very hard to proc with. I don't see why they should have any issues. As long as you're completely canceling out the third skill as soon as you get the buff, you can just go right into the fifth skill, let the proc hit on the fifth skill, and you'll be fine, man. Let's actually jump in though. I'll show you guys. We're gonna run him with Miles Morales in the new uniform because Miles is gonna give him that sexy, as you can see, 70% all attack, so it's gonna slap even harder, 20% more damage reduction, which is nice to help him stay alive. He is kind of slow though, I will say that. He's not like super duper slow, but he is kind of slow. A cool thing about Venom and Carnage is you can run Venom with Carnage, and what's gonna happen here is because Carnage has the exact same amount of defense down as Venom, you don't have to worry about him interfering with your defense down if you bought the new uniform. I'm bringing along Rachel just because some extra mind control is nice to keep Proxima in check. That being said though, actually, what is Carnage's striker skill? Does he pop in and do something spicy? Let's go all the way to the bottom here. Let's see. I kind of want to see what his striker skill is. What does he do? He does his 3. Not useful at all. If he did like his 4th skill, that would be really cool because then he could drop healing symbiotes as well and give you some defense down. Because I believe he does have defense down on his 4th skill, right? Let's see. Oh no, he doesn't have defense down. Oh, it's the decrease all speed, which doesn't apply to World Boss. Lame. Okay. It would have been nice if they made it so that his 4th skill actually dropped the healing symbiote, but I guess they don't want to interfere with Venom's value. I guess he wouldn't really interfere with Venom's value at all. All right. So let's see how much damage we can put out with this new uniform. Let's go 3, go 5. You're gonna see like a, ooh, okay. One thing I will say is it seems really easy for people to cancel out his 5th skill. And that's why I'm bringing along Rachel. I was gonna say before, you're gonna see a burst of damage on the 5th skill. Okay, my proc is off there. Having those two together, like Venom symbiotes and okay, see, like Proxima moved away there, and that completely canceled out Carnage's 5th skill. So that's a bummer. That's really bad. That's something that's gonna happen from time to time. He does feel really slow. Oof. Okay. We should be able to outrun this most of the time. If you have a bit of a head start, you can outrun it. One really cool thing that I didn't think of when I saw, the patch notes for Carnage is the fact that because he's immune to bleed, he's really good for World Boss because the Blade Twister is not gonna make him bleed, and Corvus won't be able to make him bleed out. Immunity to bleed is actually low-key an OP effect for World Boss. Because even Proxima, I believe she has an ability that bleeds you too. Like you can see that spike, right? That's the accumulation kicking in with the defense down. He has some really good one-shot potential, I think. So we just do the 3. Okay. For some reason there, my 5th skill got interrupted. The 4 looks like it does decent damage too. So it looks like he has 2 good skills that does really good damage, so that's nice. If anybody was wondering, I like Carnage's rework way more than Venom's, personally. Like, I'm not saying it's for sure that Carnage is gonna be better, but I do think Carnage is gonna be way better. Like I just have a feeling that Carnage is gonna be way better. So it's gonna upset some people, but Carnage looks really good. He looks way better at 60 with his uniform, well he's 62, right? Than Venom did to me. Very easy to play, very smooth. He's not the fastest character to maneuver around, but overall, what I'm seeing so far, he looks better. He looks a lot better. Let's see if we can go up to like a 70 here. Oh, What am I doing? She-Hulk, you 65. You gotta step aside. You gotta show some love to the boy Miles. By the way, guys, I got like 5 videos coming for Spider-Man Miles Morales today. So if you're one of the people who've been rocking with the playthrough, man, it's gonna be lit today, okay? So yeah. 70% ignore dodge, right? Because we have 3 plus 10% from Carnage's passive. Yeah, this should be good enough. Let's see what we can do here. Yo, those wings actually look so sick. It's a shame that Venom didn't get his wings. All right, let's do that. Okay, we didn't do nearly that much damage there. Why is that? Okay. That's a decent amount. Ooh, that bleed immunity kicking in. You love to see it. Ah, really? He still did that? That's a shame. Having these two together is so good. Ooh. I think my 5th skill got canceled there, so that's a shame. Ah, the 3rd skill took a proc. Okay. Got my 5th skill up. Really? Not that much damage there on the 4th. That's unfortunate. Nice. Yo, he slaps. He actually slaps. 62. And he's able to slap through 70. That's nice, man. Some decent damage. Just be careful here, though. Alright, let's pull up. Yo, the accumulation combined with the defense down is such a nice mix. I might have to tag here. Yeah. Miles, you got it, bro. You got it. You got it, my G. All right, so he's gonna summon the fire pit, then he's gonna try to stab me, but I'm immune to bleed, dog. Get at me. All right. I wonder how well he would work with energy. Like the chain hit would be nice, but would that be enough to push him up to like a 90? I don't know. I feel like that 5th skill just ends so suddenly. Like you'll just see that spike and then it just abruptly stops. It's very misleading. Like sometimes you'll feel like your skill got canceled because of how abruptly it stops. Yo, if he had snare immunity and immunity to bleed, oh my gosh, he would be the ultimate counter to the the blade twister because it would do nothing to you. It's still nice that he can't bleed you though, because that's also part of what makes it fearsome. All right, get off me, clowns. See, like the 5th skill just ends so abruptly. It's like, did we get canceled or did the skill actually end? I wish the cooldown time on his 4th skill was a little bit shorter, because when you do 3-5, you come out of your 5th skill, and you would ideally like to have your 4th skill ready to use again, but it's just not. And I don't want to use the other skills because they're kind of trash. See that abrupt stop there? Yeah, man. It's trippy. Like sometimes you do get canceled and that's why it stops, but other times it just stops because that's where the skill ends. Like it just goes and then it just it just stops. Sorry for that sound, but whatever. Carnage looks good, man. Carnage looks really good. So even if you don't plan to tier 3 him, or if you already tier 3'd, Venom and you don't have the resources to tier 3 him, it's a good look. It's definitely a good look. So we're gonna wrap it up right here, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just wanted to give y'all a first look at him, man. Figured I'd come out of hiatus just for a minute, show y'all what's up with the boy. He looks good. Really good. So I'm definitely gonna tier 3 him and we'll have some fun with him. But at the end of the day, man, we still boycotting. So we gotta micromanage the resources. You feel me? I'll double back to Venom, man. I'll definitely double back to Venom. I know some of you guys are kind of upset that we slept on the boy Eddie like that, but blame Netmarble, man. Don't blame me. What's going on with the game connection right now? Anyways, I'm gone, guys. Peace.